Hello. Today we will be talking about how to migrate or clone a repository from get.door43.org to WACS BibleTranslationTools.org. This is useful for situations where you have Translation Studio desktop or Android, or even for the Macintosh, and you are uploading your repositories in the default manner to get.door43.org, but yet you would like to have them reside on wax.BibleTranslationTools.org. Since Translation Studio does not yet have a good mechanism for uploading directly to WACS, the default mode for Android and the only mode for desktop is to upload it to get.door43. So the question becomes how to move the repository over to WACS, or how to upload it to WACS. So we will be discussing how to log in, how to upload to door43, and then the normal way with Translation Studio, and then how to log into WACS and how to clone that repository from get.door43 over to WACS. So let's begin. I have two books of Jonah here, English Demo 1 and English Demo 2. Let's load this one up first. And I have a little bit of data here. This is a test for the good of all mankind. Now we're going to upload this repo to get.door43. Upload complete. And as usual, we have the URL. We can click on it. That brings us to get.door43, and we can look inside chapter 1, chunk 1. There it is. So now, how do we take this repo and move it over to wax.BibleTranslationTools.org? Well, we go to WACS, to the URL. We open up our web browser and go to the URL, wax.BibleTranslationTools.org, and we log in. And we, on the middle drop down here, we go to New Migration. And the clone address is the address of the repository you just created. Go there. You can go down here, click on this icon. You can copy the URL. You can paste it. You can give it a name. What I would do is I would give it. You can paste in what you had copied and then delete the server portion of it and leave just leave it just like that. Now you have to decide the migration type. Do you leave it as is, or do you check it's a mirror? We're going to try both ways, and we're going to see the difference between the two. I'm going to make myself a little note. Origin uploaded to get door43.org. Migrate repository. So here we are on wax.BibleTranslationTools.org, and I have this repository that I originally uploaded to get.door43. This is a test for the good of all mankind. It's exactly as is. Now, what if I go and I change something? What if I go back? Let's say I go back here and I add this is the next chunk. I'm just going to put some data in just for the sake of doing that. And now I'm going to upload it again. Upload the server. So I've made changes to my repository. I'm uploading it up to the server. And I want to see what changes we have. So it gives me the URL. I'm going to click on it. There I am at get.door43.org, chapter 1. I've added a second chunk, chapter 11. This is the next chunk. Perfect. Now, what happened on wax.bibletranslationtools.org? Did that new chunk come over as well? Yikes, no. Okay. Remember that question about what kind of mirror you want? Do you remember that question back here? What kind of migration type you wanted? Let's do a mirror this time. Okay. So now let's do a cloning of a repository using the mirror option. I have another Book of Jonah in a different language, English Demo 2. Let's open that up. I have the same first chunk. This is the next chunk, trying migration type mirror. So let's go ahead and push that up. Upload complete. Your project has been uploaded too. Now let's take a look at that. This is a test for the good of all mankind. Let's go down here to the next chunk. This is a second. This is the next chunk, trying migration type mirror. Okay, we'll save that. And let's go to upload. Now let's go to upload. This is the first time now we've uploaded English. So let's go back over here now and click on the copy URL. Let's go over here to wax.bibletranslationtools.org. Create new migration. Clone address. We're going to paste that in there. Repository name. We're just going to paste that in without the server. And we'll take off the get. And this time we're going to say this repository will be a mirror of repository on get.door43.org. Migrate repository. And we have both chunks, which is, we haven't really proved anything so far because that's exactly how it acted the first time we migrated. So let's go for the gold. Let's go down to the next chunk here. Open up our edit button and now going for the win. Upload project. So we're uploading English Demo 2 straight to get.door43.org. There's our URL. We're going to click on it. It brings us to the original where we uploaded it, get.door43.org, chapter 1. We have another chunk. So far, this is what we would expect. Now, for the test, we're going to go to WACS. And after a few seconds, lo and behold, after a few seconds, the remaining chunk is migrated from get.door43 to WACS, going for the win. So what we've demonstrated today is how to continue to use Translation Studio Desktop, Translation Studio Android to upload to get.door43 as your normal workflow has been, and then how to log into WACS.BibleTranslationsTools.org and to create a new repository, and how to migrate that repository over by copying the URL and then making sure the migration type is a mirror. And that way, any subsequent changes or additions, subtractions, corrections to the repository on Translation Studio, when you push that up to get.door43, that will be automatically migrated over to WACS.BibleTranslationTools.org. And you'll have a repository in both places, and they will stay mirrored to each other.